So we have another hinged section in the back.
Why is it so funny?
Because I'm saying what you told me to say. Welcome, this is our Toyota Sienna campervan build. Super simple. We got all of the ideas that we actually used on YouTube. So we just thought we'd make a video, show what we've done and how we've put it all together. So the first thing is that we have just one bed frame that we built, which is really the only piece that we built to put in the car, and it's completely non-invasive to the car, so nothing is drilled in. We don't have anything that's going to leave a trace, so we could take it all out and put the car back together as normal later. So we have a trifold mattress here that we got on Amazon. Underneath is our bed frame, which is made of 3/4 inch plywood and 2x4s. Some of these supports are bolted in, some are screwed in, so it's super sturdy. We have this front flap, which has a piano hinge so that it can go all the way back, and legs here that also fold down if we need to. So you can see we had the plywood come out just a little bit so that you can have some support for this hinge as it comes down. So the hinge isn't bearing all of the weight. And then under here we have all of our clothing storage and any other storage we need. So it's kind of empty right now, but we have bins that fit under here really nicely, a little bit for snacks and food, clothes, other things that we need to get to often. What's nice about this flipping up with a piano hinge is that it can go all the way back. So if we trifold the mattress and get it out of the way, this goes completely flat onto the bed and we can sit in here and use it as a desk. There's a ton of living space in here, so if it's ever raining, we can duck in here. So that's kind of why we have this piece out here. We also made window coverings for all of the windows. We were able to print this interior fabric onto the inside. In between is Reflectix, and then the back side is just black. So when it goes up to the window, we're blacking it all out. No one can see in. The Reflectix is gonna help with insulation, and yeah, I think I have the right one. So these side ones just Velcro to, the side ones Velcro in on these little screens that we've built, and they just literally stick on there. I'll talk more about the screens in a minute, but if we need some ventilation, we have the windows down, the screens are on. We can just fold down the top half or just a little bit and have some ventilation there. So the screens that we have are completely custom built. We made them from a video from Bruce Parks, so thanks Bruce. They pop into just these side windows, so they're only on these two windows, and they have a little gasket here on the edge that's attached to the wooden frame. The wooden frame was cut with a saw to really custom fit all of the curvature of the window. And then the screen material is just stapled to the frame. These pop in, they shouldn't move out. I guess we'll see when we're on the road. So, you know, we can get some ventilation in here without putting one of those fans in the ceiling or anything, but we do have a fan on the inside. We also have these curtains, so we didn't attach anything with nails. Like I said, we just used some zip ties here and attached this plank of wood. There's a curtain rod up here and then blackout curtains that we got from Target. We just folded them over because they were a little bit too long, but it's kind of nice to have a little bit of the gray on the interior. You just undo these bungees and it goes across. So we have another hinged section here in the back. The hinge is about 1/3 of the way forward, and we have the hooks to secure it up there, and these are attached to where the seat belts were. We completely removed that part. There's a little casing on this so that it doesn't make noise when we drive, and we can hook them up here so that they won't jingle around. So to lift this up, you have to lift the mattress first and then lift up this section, grabbing the hook and looping it into this little notch. So there's notches in both sides of the metal, and that just goes like that. So under here we have water storage, another water storage, first aid kit, fire extinguisher. We have chairs, hiking poles, our stove, We're gonna have some food storage, our cooler. This has any dishes that we need, a collapsible sink, a tarp that we can extend out over the car. So this is really handy, and the Sienna has a well in the car, so these legs go all the way down to the ground. These legs are a lot longer than the ones in the front, so to get the bed level was a bit of a challenge, but not too bad. This comes down, and we also have a little slide-out table here. So this is for cooking or whatever else we need. It's got this nice sheen on it so that we can clean it really easily. And then if we're parked at a slope, we can take this little stopper, place it in here, and this won't close on us. So that's pretty handy. One more thing I wanted to talk about under here is this piece of wood here that is secured to the car. So this is the only way that this bed frame is secured, and I'll move this out of the way so you can see. There are these hooks that where the seats would normally hook into. We have this plumber's tape that goes down and it's screwed in on this side, and then it's screwed in on the other side. So it's super secured to the car. This isn't going to move around at all. In order to take this out, we just have to undo the screws. So I didn't do almost any of this building. My boyfriend Michael and his dad did pretty much the whole build. And so Michael's dad has a shop where they have all of this wood and all of the metal that we used for this. If we didn't have anything, or if we didn't have something, we went out to Home Depot, like we got this stuff, or ordered things on Amazon that we needed. So we were super lucky with the way that we were able to build this with an entire wood shop at our disposal. So hopefully it all works out for us. We'll keep you guys updated about how things are going on the road, and thanks for watching.
Say, wait, what did you just say?
You can close it from the inside.